role do you think parents can really play in the overall well-being of their children, and especially in guiding them mentally?
Parents need to be present. I once wrote a statement that said parents are suffering from TB, not tuberculosis.
I was about to
but
say,
too busy.
Okay,
Parents are too busy
looking for paper,
looking for cash. I mean, cash is not everything, as we've said.
Yes.
Sometimes these children and adolescents, they just want you to be present. And don't practice presentism. Presentism means you're there, you're in the house, but you're on your phone chatting away with your imaginary friends. Keep away the phone, keep away the newspapers, and just listen. And it can be like when you're picking the kids from school, just listen to them. Turn off the radio and just listen. It can also be that you're walking with them to church. I usually say that a family that prays together stays together. And stays together, that doesn't mean in the same house. But stays together means they are bound together, and they are solidifying their community of practice, their family values, their family norms. And that if a parent practices what they preach, if a parent says, I will be home by 7 p.m., you be home by 7 p.m., then the children will just fall into step. But if you're there making rules and saying, be home by 7 p.m., and then you show up at 3, some parents show up at 3
a.m.,
you know, throwing around their weight and yelling in the house. I mean, what kind of role modeling are you doing for your child? So
you basically have to keep your word. Like we've always had children are watching, you know.
The children are
and
watching.
That's something we as parents shouldn't forget at any time.
But apart from watching, parents should report and consult when they are stuck. Remember the child I told you about, whose dad thought she was had been sexually molested?
Yes.
But actually the child was undergoing a menstrual period. But he brought the child to the hospital, and I salute that dad really. Because imagine if he had just stayed at home, probably taken her to the police station, and then they are busy patting her legs and trying to prove if she has a hymen or not. She would be traumatized.
That's true, and that means he wouldn't be believing her story as well.
So parents should learn to trust their children and also believe in them and let them know that I always have your back.
Okay, wow, that's a good thing. Always having your child's back and letting them know that you are that one person they can always talk to.